maybe because there are many issues at play here. Maybe one word on Libya, if you're interested. So, actually, at our request, I will present in a few minutes after the Burundi consultations the results of the meeting held yesterday in La Celle-Saint-Cloud, nearby Paris, on the Libyan crisis. As you know, President Macron invited President Sarraj and General Haftar, as well as Ghassan Salamé, the new SRSG, for an important meeting in Paris. This initiative taken by the French president is an important and concrete contribution towards a political solution in Libya, political solution which remains the only possible solution to solve the Libyan crisis. This initiative, and this is a very important point, aims at supporting the UN mediation and the new SRG Ghassan Salamé, whom we know well, who was present in Paris. So the UN is and will remain more than ever front and center in the process. It's all the logic of the Paris meetings. As you know, also a joint declaration was agreed and signed by Prime Minister Sarraj and General Haftar at the end of this meeting with President Macron and Ghassan Salamé. This statement includes several joint commitments, including on the Skirat Agreement, on the national reconciliation process, on the ceasefire, and on a roadmap, included many aspects, issues related to security, institutions, and also the fight against terrorism. So it is a comprehensive statement that was adopted yesterday. We believe it's important for the Security Council to get briefed on this important initiative so that we can continue to build on this momentum under the auspices of SRSG Salamé, and of course in full cooperation with all our partners at the Security Council. And finally, let me say that this meeting didn't come out of the blue. It was also set in the context of several international and regional initiatives, which of course helped build the process. So that's what I want to tell you about Libya.
A word on Burundi, maybe?
Yeah.
What you expect today? Or do you want to finish Libya?
Yeah. Do you expect the Security Council to support the outcome of the Paris, the Celle-Saint-Cloud meeting?
I think, yes, it would be important that one way or another the Security Council can welcome the meeting held in Paris, yes.
Did Italy play any role? Did Italy play any role in these meetings outside of Paris? I've seen some coverage that Italy is either miffed or wants to have a role. Do they have a role?
Oh, sure. President Macron has been crystal clear about it. Italy, as well as the UK and many others, are key players in Libya, needless to say, and we are in constant consultation with them, and since you mentioned Italy, with Italy in particular, no doubt about it.
Ambassador, a word on Burundi,
Sure.
everything, what you're expecting, what your concerns are.
So Burundi, the situation is obviously not easy. We're about to have important consultations in a new context with President Kafando now in charge. We feel there might be, so in a very difficult situation obviously, but we feel there might be an opportunity based on the recent appointment of President Kafando, based on his trip also in the region, and that's the key objective of this meeting, to have President Kafando brief us about his trip in the region, based also on the renewed efforts by the Eastern African Community and President Mkapa, who is also working night and day. So the Security Council needs, in current circumstances, to renew its support to the mediation of EAC, Mr. Mkapa, and to the work done by President Kafando. Once again, we will make the point, and I will make the point, that the Arusha Agreement is more than ever our common compass and the cornerstone of peace and stability in Burundi, and I believe there is a strong agreement of every party about it, which is very important. And at the same time, as you know, we are very worried about the humanitarian situation in the country. That's why it's important that we hear from the briefers, their latest assessment on the situation, and that it's so important, as we had the opportunity to discuss together, that the Security Council remain really mobilized on Burundi.
Do you expect a press statement or anything at the end of this?
On Burundi? On Burundi, we are working, yes, on an expression of the Security Council to do exactly what I said, meaning to bring once again the full weight and the full support of the Security Council to MKAPA and Kafando's efforts.
And on the PRST on Congo,
Sure.
what will that say different from what you've already said?
I don't want to be too long. On DRC, the PRST we are about to adopt is very important. 6 months after the December 31st agreement, this is a text in which the Security Council unanimously puts its full weight behind the full implementation of the December 31st agreement. So this is a timely and very important expression of the Security Council.
On Burundi, the police, are the 226 police, are they ever going? They're never going?
I get back to you, otherwise I would be blamed.